Today we're watching another episode in the Expanse second season. I think we're up to 3. Last episode was so jam-packed with action and intrigue. This show really, it feels like it is accelerating its pace in an incredible way. And I gotta say, for so much of the first season, it really felt like we were laying that foundation. And now it feels like we are in this story going at full force. And there's 2 things after last week I really want to see this week. Avasarala contacting Fred Johnson. I need to see it. Please let it be today. The second of which is, of course, how is everyone going to respond to what Miller just did? Let's find out by watching this episode right now for the very first time. Oh, we're in it. Is this Earth's attack on, was it Deimos? Like, are they just going to annihilate it like they annihilated Phoebe? Unsurprisingly, this looks so good.
All 17 people in the station
Gone.
were killed instantly.
Now is the perfect time to catch up with Gunny and her crew.
There's no way this goes anywhere but war.
I always knew Earth would strike first. Right, Earther?
What do you call me?
Oh, you heard me.
Not today! I will not have you disrespecting a fellow Martian. Who do we fight for?
Mars! They have a way, just like, I want to chant with them every time.
War is coming.
For sure, I think that's unavoidable now.
Can you imagine what it would be like to lose the moon? Our moon.
It's not the same. From Mars, Deimos is just a little dot. Same as Venus is to us.
Yeah, but you killed 17 Martians.
I'm not scared. Our Navy might be older and slower, but the numbers are still on our side. We could knock Mars out of our sky for good, if it comes to that.
The fact that this man's even saying this nonsense is nonsense.
This could be our last chance to win, Christian.
Maybe winning it shouldn't be the goal. Surely most people know that. Gotta repair the ship. Now your job is really needed.
Gonna take more than a couple of band-aids to get the Rossi back on her feet again, you know.
The Rossi's the least of our problems now.
Get these men to holding. Under guard.
Miller too?
Leave him here.
I don't want him anywhere near the prisoners.
He won't be.
You shouldn't even be on this station.
Hey, that's something you need to get off your chest there.
But does he still have a room on the Rocinante? I'm feeling like that might be a firm no.
He's had a tough day.
Dozens of ships leave here every day. Pick one. It's time for you to go.
Wow.
Can I have my gun back?
No. The freaking audacity, Miller. I love that. Obviously, no, you can't. Oh, that cracked me up, man.
Captain had us clean out your quarters.
Aw.
Naomi dropped a few cancer med charges in there for you. Captain doesn't want you around anymore.
We don't want you around either.
For what it's worth, I get it. He killed your girl and you shot him.
No, that wasn't about revenge. I don't
The
think.
guy needed to go down. You and me, we're a lot alike. We've been around. Captain, well, he's as close to righteous as it gets out here. So when you says you're out, that's just how it is. Because the way I figured, he's probably right. Sure as hell has a better chance of being right than I do.
I like the self-awareness Amos has here. It's interesting.
He fought for nothing. People died. And Miller just...
He got you out of Eris alive.
He shot an unarmed man right in the head.
An unarmed mass murderer.
He was responsible for Eros.
Are you defending him?
You can't understand.
The only thing he was out for was revenge.
No, he cared about all of us.
We had Dresden. He was gonna talk. We could have used him.
We could have what? Worked out a deal. With a man who casually murdered countless Belters. And that is why Miller shot him.
He didn't have the right to make that decision.
But you do.
No one has the right to unilateral decision. Not Holden, not Miller. Not even Don Quixote.
We'll make a big party for you. You're a hero, man.
Don't say that.
You're tapped out. That's my tip.
Come. You stay with me. You one of us now.
I like him better as a part of the Rocinante than a part of whatever these two are.
Oh, that one just missed puncturing your reactor, see? You guys would have melted instantly.
But we didn't.
I'm actually impressed as hell you were able to make it back here. You're a Martian, right? You still got people there?
They think I'm dead. I went down on the Downager. Died a hero.
You look like you could blow off some steam. I see you're from some rock.
Mostly low-level tech and security types, with the exception of that one. So we're going to interrogate him first. He has to know more about the proto-molecule than anyone else.
Not more than Dresden.
Well, listen, you can't dwell on what was, my man. Does nobody any good.
They all work for the same company, Protogen.
Protogen.
It's an Earth-based biotech contractor with facility.
I bet I know who the CEO is. Protogen, protomolecule.
I see the way y'all look at me, like I don't belong here.
They say those exact words, actually. At least Blondie does.
Go fetch.
Oh! Earther's ready to fight. And Gunny's ready to end the fight.
We want to know about the proto-molecule.
Then you should talk to Dr. Dresden. He's dead. About the project. You're gonna have to answer for it. The genocide on Eros. Or you can work with us.
Are you taking up the project?
We need you to make a vaccine.
Why would I want to do that? You're free now to do the right thing. Dresden is gone.
If he were here, I'd thank him. He made me what I am today.
What? I don't think he's gonna be helping us.
I got my last battle simulation. Use all the sensor data from the actual raid to correct flight parameters.
Wants to get better, huh?
Now run the sim from the beginning.
Man, I respect the heck out of that.
Go back 1 minute.
Yeah, he's gonna keep running it. And Naomi's gonna keep running. Oh, it's nice to see someone having fun.
I feel good. It's been a while.
We should hydrate with some beers.
Man, this is not where Miller needs to be spending his days. Come on.
This is a new banger, fresh out of the arrow. We make it here, but it come from there.
What are you talking about? It's singing. Those sounds are coming off arrows.
Hottest beats maker on Tycho.
What?
System rules you, kid.
Even more reason I choose to fight.
You don't choose anything. You're born into it, man. One side or the other. You play it out.
For most people, I think that's true.
Those inners, they figure out what's on arrows. They kill every last one of us to get it.
He's still seeing her, but we know she's not really there. What if she is? I mean, that doesn't make any sense, but what if? Like her consciousness is now attached to his brain somehow? Interesting seeing how, well, I would say not everyone's unwinding, but it's interesting how they're using their free time. Holden's not really using free time at all. He's doing business.
The neurons in his right temporal parietal junction have been impeded. Well, he wasn't born this way. He was altered. Probably transcranial magnetic hyperstimulation. Part of his temporal lobe has been effectively erased.
What?
The part that governs empathy.
That sucks.
I've only read about the procedure. It's not that simple, but it's not complicated either. It's non-invasive.
It is inhumane. I wonder if Dresden also had that procedure done.
Is his condition reversible?
I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
How do you reach a guy
I wish.
like that?
Can you tell me how Private Travis ended up with a fractured orbital?
You can only get slapped around for so long before it boils out one way or another.
I'm well aware of Private Travis's background and the that he gets for being born on Earth. If he'd been willing to talk, you'd be thrown into the brig right now, but he wasn't. That's how Martian he is.
Respect that.
He is one of the toughest dusters I've served with.
So this is about you.
The sooner we have it out with Earth, the better.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
We're not going to Earth. We've been ordered to Ganymede Station to secure the food supply.
Farm Patrol. We're Marines.
And we serve where we are ordered to serve. Now you and your team will carry out your orders with pride and dedication.
I'd love to hear the conversations the Martian military command is having. They seem to have their priorities right. They're not trying to escalate. They're not trying to get back at Earth, at least from what I can tell, in my limited scope and perspective.
A secure channel to Fred Johnson? Yes.
I better be. I'm ready.
Right now, this is just a bad idea. But you hit send.
It's a great idea.
Treason.
If I do nothing, millions could die. Please give it to me and go. There is no need for us to hang together.
Oh, I'm sure they'll hang us separately. You'll get a better view.
Colonel Johnson, I'm Christian Avasorala. The things I've blamed on you, those words were lies.
He knows.
There are people in my government who are willing to take us to the brink of annihilation for reasons that I still cannot fathom.
His reactions are everything.
I'm asking you for help. I need evidence. Anything I can use to turn the guns of Earth and Mars away from each other before it's too late.
Think this is for real?
Yeah.
Yes.
What in the world would you have to gain if this wasn't for real.
I think I got something she can use.
You spaced a Black Sky faction leader because they put a hit out on that woman. If they learn that you're helping her, the OPA will put a hit out on you.
Well, then I guess it's gonna have to be our little secret then,
Hope she's trustworthy. This could be interesting. Amos is coming in by himself?
I was on Arrows. I saw Julie Mao. In that hotel room, there was madness. And it stank of sick death.
Metabolic excretions.
Blue barnacles jutting out of her mouth. Dead.
Beautiful.
Beautifully dead.
Not dead. Becoming.
Not dead, becoming.
The barnacles? An expression of pattern matching systems. A particle nothing leads to. Like a seed crystal.
Oh, he got him talking.
I know what it looks like. What was it doing?
Oh, he's not here to give information, only take information. That was so good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Amos. I don't know, man. There's like all the characters are constantly competing for like my favorite. It's like they're duking it out. Ever shifting top 3. I don't know.
Seen your sign outside says we know where we're going. I think maybe I know where I need to go now too.
He's not joining the Mormon mission, is he?
Have you ever talked to a pedophile? We try to ask them stuff, and they're not gonna just talk about raping little kids, but if you show them pictures of kids, then they'll go on and on and on. I had a private chat with Cortazar.
He did it on his own.
You were talking about stopping it, taking it away. That's why he wouldn't help you.
I don't really love the analogy he chose to use, but it was effective nonetheless.
You infected them and watched them die.
We watched it work. Protomolecule is the first evidence of a tree of life apart from our own. It didn't come with an instruction manual. We nurtured it the best way we knew how. The more biomass you feed it, the faster it learns, the more it changes.
So you fed it, Eros. 100,000 people.
We can only learn by letting it learn.
Can it be controlled?
That's what we were trying to do.
Can you control it?
I'd need my data.
That's at the most optimistic, that's a not yet, but I would call it a certain no.
10 levels of environmental engineering, crew quarters, schools.
Made by none other than Fred Johnson right here at Tycho Station.
Piece of Earth curved back on itself.
A nice touch.
The cylinder will be sealed.
Oh,
and after
cool.
the industrial acceleration, all this will be farmland.
What's the holdup?
Well, the engines burn like a dream, but the atmosphere system's have been an issue since day one. We can offer you salvation.
Oh, it sounds like just what I need. What's that?
It's one of the data streams that Dresden was collecting. It's coming directly from Eros.
I thought it was just bad music.
It's new.
Is the protomolecule communicating?
Are those people talking? Not people. Pulses. Counting down.
To what? What is it counting down to? I love a ticking clock. Sorry, I got too excited over that one.
Building something. Building what?
Weapons of war.
We're going to find out.
Are we gonna find out the hard way? Oh man, I hope they're building a peaceful society and nothing bad. I hope it's Freddy. Oh, it's information.
A ship. All right, start again. Right from the top.
I love his persistency.
What are you doing?
Bordering on obsession.
You saved Amos.
And we lost 25 people because I made that choice. Next time I'm gonna save them all. Run it again.
Jeez, man. Alex, right at the top. That's where he is at right now.
It's nice to see the Rossi back in one piece.
I need us to be okay.
We're fine.
There's something happening on Eros. Protomolecules building something and we don't know what. There are words in the data stream.
People talking.
Bizarre.
But we saw what happened to Julie Mao. Are you saying those people are still alive?
The only person who can answer that is dead.
I'm not sure I'd call it alive.
I don't think we can save it, but I do know we need to do something. And I know I can't do it without you.
We'll do it together.
Boom, 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 boom. Together. Together. United front. I'll tell you, punching them in the face did wonders for their team unity. Well, the way he responded afterwards, I think, is what did wonders for their team unity. But It was preceded by him getting punched in the face. Whoa.
I take it this means you know where you want to go?
Eros.
What?
Something real bad is going on down there.
Yeah, we know.
And you know we have to destroy it.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I know that you know Dresden was gonna get away with it. And I didn't kill him because he's crazy. I killed him because he was making sense.
That's valid. To be honest, he was gonna convert us all to his way of thinking, and I was already there.
Take out a whole asteroid.
That.
Oh, that's why he was asking about the ship. He wants to repurpose it for a new mission, maybe a more important one. Frankly, I know they've talked ad nauseum about, not recently, but about, you know, why the Mormons are taking this 100-year journey, yada, yada, yada. Maybe this is a higher priority to the rest of the world. Worlds? I'm curious to see how that unfolds. I just want more. I just want more. Yeah, this is maybe one of the most disappointed times I've been at the end of the episode. Not because it ended in the most shocking cliffhanger ending, but just because it ended. And I need to see the rest of the story right now. But I can't right now. I have other things to attend to. Great episode, though. Wow. I have a feeling we're about to have several great episodes in a row. And I'm here for it, friends. I'm really here for it. I cannot wait to see what happens next. But I have to. Just like you. No, not just like you, because you've already seen, hopefully, the whole show. If this is your first time watching the show, and you're choosing to watch my reactions as your way of watching the show, consider checking me out over on Patreon and get your own copy of the show. You can watch along with me over on Patreon, the full reactions. You don't miss a moment of the reaction, and it's a good time. And we're 2 months ahead of what's happening here on YouTube. But anyway, check it out if you want to. If not, that's fine. But yeah, we're gonna keep moving forward here on the show, and honestly, it's probably gonna take me a minute here to fully process everything that we kind of learned in this episode. The proto-molecule, we've known it was alive, and I guess we kind of saw it take a physical form sort of before, but the fact that like it's maybe possibly using up to 100,000 people, maybe one of them is even Julie Mao, I don't know. I doubt any of those people truly have any agency or self left. I think they would be lost. Like their personhood would be lost, I think, to the proto-molecule, whatever that means. But it's using them and their voices, and they're building something. And I think it's probably a bit more dangerous than the sick beats that were being played in Miller's room. I feel like all of our characters are really getting the opportunity to shine as this show progresses and goes on. And I just think, I mean, I've enjoyed this show since episode 1, but it just keeps getting richer and deeper the longer I spend in this world and the further into the show we get. And right now, I just genuinely love all of the characters for one reason or another. But Alex really impressed me this week with his intense practice and persistence as he kept doing it over and over and over. He wants to get it right. He wants to save as many as possible. And I think he's aiming for a goal he likely will never be able to hit. I think that's perfection. Perfection is not achievable. But if you aim for perfection and miss, maybe you'll hit a lot higher than you might have otherwise. He's certainly training harder than than most people would have. I'll leave that there. I'm glad Fred Johnson responded in kind, recognizing that Avasarala's message was genuine, and he sent her a little bit of information about a stealth ship. I'm sure that'll come into play very, very soon. So much is happening on the show. It is, again, it's really, I think, hit its stride, and it's like, man, we're just speeding up here. So, wow. That's like my conclusion of this episode. Wow. Going into the next one, you know it's going to be a ride. I have had some people mention to me that it might be a good idea to make sure I watch episodes 4 and 5 on the same day, back to back. And so that's what I'm going to do. They will be released, both episodes, next week. So look forward to that. I know I am looking forward to that. Okay, thank you for watching. I will see you then. Bye.